Welcome back, followers, to Dragon Age Origins Zathlasson, the elf mage who's going to be a pacifist, by the way. Last episode we explored the camp. We're going to be talking to Duncan here, and we're going to go do the thing.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform two tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, one for each recruit.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
So yeah, we're going into the wilds next. Also, just want to say, if you want to see some of my friends and I having fun playing different games and such, I occasionally join in the streams, usually around 8:30 to 9. I'll leave a link in the description to my friend's Twitch streaming app thing. Can't say that on this website for some reason, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll leave it in the description and probably in my bio as well. So feel free to hop on in when we're doing that, and we'll hopefully see you there if you like it.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Never enter battle with your bare hands. I can enter battle with my bare hands. I have magic at my command. Let's see here.
Either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Hold on a second here. Audio. Let's turn you down a bit. And you down a bit as well. There we go. That was a bit too loud.
I can see why. Right.
There we go. Nice and simple. Yep, taking that. If you want me to read the codexes, just let me know. I might do a codex series.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
You can just kill him too, by the way. If you do the right options. If
Did
you're
you hear?
cold.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these... You forget, I have magic now. Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this.
Hmm.
All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Yeah, go figure, they all died horribly. That's for the hound. We need that.
Let's get started.
Again, I much prefer the combat in 2 for really all things.
No mercy!
It's just much more dynamic.
Let's get started. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Let's just keep on looting everything. Literally everything you can loot is good. Generally speaking, if you run out of space, just destroy the lowest quality gear that you've picked up, and it generally works out better. Reason? Because lower quality gear is generally not as high valued as some higher quality gear. Oh, I got knocked into that.
It's just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Let's get started.
Okay, there's all that done. Next up, we're gonna run up here. I know there's a few useful items here. Also, generally speaking, if you hear things, there's definitely something
This
there.
should be easy enough.
It might just be hiding. Yeah, like there's. Yep, they're there.
Time for some fun. Let's get started.
Let's see, any of you guys have anything useful on you? You, what do you have?
This should be easy enough.
Ooh, toxic extract. That's something you can usually only get in spiders. And yes, I know where to get certain items. It's actually quite interesting, because I got lost on one quest. I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to get this. Mind you, there's 3 ways. One cost you money, though, and I eventually found out the secret area, where you can basically, well, it's not really secret, it's just, you have to know where to look, or explore a lot to find it. So, once you know where to get it, it's really just a matter of running there, killing easy to kill mobs, and being done with it, which is what I did. Yep, there's gonna be an enemy down here. Level up for the win. See, yeah, I don't have any of these unlocked, but I know where to get them all. I might tell where they're found, but that'll come later. Well, I think I'm gonna start working on getting some of the actual healing abilities, like heal. Good, now my party members can just go fight and I can heal them when I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that area for now because there's stuff over this way that I want.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Yeah, that's a new one. Wolf pelts are very easy. Also, they sell for not a lot, but every little bit helps. And healing potions are especially useful. And some of these items I will keep for later for a reason, and you'll know why when we get to the point where we use them. Alistair I generally just create as a tank, and I'll probably go with a tank character for him anyway right now, considering I actually really need a tank with this character.
Let's get started.
Alistair is not very smart. He's the character you basically have someone who helps him out all the time.
You're mine.
Which is fine. He's a very good warrior. I will give him that at the very least.
Here we go. Come now, defend yourself.
These things are monsters and are annoying to deal with, but you know what? It's fine, we'll still win.
Show me what you've got. Let's make this quick.
As a general rule, I like to have 2 ranged characters as well as 2 melee characters, and always have 1 rogue. The reason for this is because the rogues have a special unique thing about them called lockpicking, which lets you get those locked chests. And locked chests can contain incredibly good gear, like, I mean, take it to the max. Because gear is important. Every piece of gear will have unique stats, especially if it's an apparel item that has, like, gives extra defense, gives extra mana or stamina, or, you know, whatever else. The green highlighted stuff is just as important as the regular stats. Sometimes a lesser item can have better stats than a higher item based upon the green value that they have within. Good job. Yes, I love doing this.
Right.
That's one of my favorite quests, too. I'm going to take it to bring to the character. You can also just open it and take whatever's inside. Be like, I don't care about people. That's more something like a thief or a character who just doesn't care about other people would do. I'm a character that cares about other people. I'm a nice guy, good guy, whatever you want to say about him. And so, you know, it's just nice to do nice things for people with this character. That's his, I guess, MO, so to speak. Elf fruit here, grab that, and then I'm gonna run this way because it has the stuff I need. The signs of the chastened is like little points that you can pick up, and they'll give you like clues to the next one, and the next one will lead to the next one, which will eventually lead to a very nice set of items that I like for certain characters. Now, where is it? I know it's over here. People move out of the way. Let's see. Should be somewhere over here. God almighty. Wait, why am I switched to Alistair? Hello, game. I know it's here. I don't know why it's not showing up. Did it not do it? Why isn't it showing up? Like, it should be right here. Where is it? No, I don't want to select you. Let me grab the thing I need. Fudge nuggets, where is it? Oh God, where is it? Well, only one thing to do. Thank you, game, for telling me that piece of information before. Seriously, you should have put a tell tab button thing to work. Okay then. There.
Looky here.
Finally. Yeah, so basically, if you're having trouble finding items, just hit tab.
What's this?
Seriously, tab is such a useful button that they should have just said, tab does this. But it didn't, so... Huzzah for that. Now then, to grab the rest of them and continue on our path. I doubt we'll get to meet the two characters I'm looking forward to meet unless I make this episode a bit extended, which I might do, because I really do like the game, but we'll see what happens.
Looky here.
This is a specific quest that I like to do for a very specific reason. Part of the law, the reward strip is why. I can heal people. Yeah, this character is meant to be more pacifist elf type. Elves are generally respected as healers in
I'm ready.
modern things. Go away, I
Indeed.
didn't click on you. Get out of the way.
Looky here.
It's a slightly annoying thing when characters get in your way. Unfortunately, they don't give you an option to get rid of them. I mean, you can later on, but seriously. It's not worth it.
What's this?
Oh my god, Jory, you are the most useless and annoying character in the series. You can die, and I would not be upset. He is an idiot. He's literally the most idiotic and most annoying character in the game. At least at the start. There's more annoying characters later on, but he's certainly one of the more annoying ones. Now, smack him in the face with a giant rock.
You had it coming. Show me what you've got. Let's get started.
Oh, you know I'm gonna use that button a lot.
Let's get started.
And yes, I'm a bit of a looter. I love to loot. It's a very useful thing.
This should be easy enough.
No, go away, Davith.
What's this?
Perfect. Now that we have that, we can go get the actual thing that I wanted to get. before I grab that, I'm gonna wait for this. And
Only one.
perfect.
This should be easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Now then, for this character, I'm gonna take a look and let's see. 5 defense, or a bunch of willpower and magic. I'm going with this. At least up until we get the actual robe I want. Because it's similar to this with more embroidery. But I also might just go with this one in the end. Sprinkle more ash. There's a whole lore reason behind why this works, but yeah, basically I would tell you the lore behind it, but I'm less interested in it. It's really not regulatory.
Here is your move and parry.
They're not very tough. Defense is much more useful to me than the other stuff right now. I'm a healer. I stay alive, I keep my party alive, and they deal damage. I'm more the sit back and relax kind of character. As you can probably tell by my skill setup right now. Nothing is ever close to defeating me. And I'm just healing.
As you wish.
Okay, seriously, I've never had the DLC items show up before the DLC was available. But it's not bad. It allows me to gather materials, even sell them, which is going to be comparatively weird, but oh well. Well, it looks like we will get to meet the 2 characters I was referring to. And do the joining, which is going to be useful.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine.
I'm Zarthla's son. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I actually do like Morrigan. She is probably one of my favorite characters in the series. The same with Liliana.
Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
My Flemeth. Probably also another one of my favorite characters. I do like the Dragon Age series, like, they have memorable characters, even though the graphics for the time wasn't as good as it was, but it was pretty decent all things considered, but it's a good series, and the next games are far better in terms of graphics.
He's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Perfect. And now we can gather this up, which is a useful item, so we'll grab
Let's get started.
I'll take all of those, thank you. And let's sell useless stuff.
Hello
now.
again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Axe, dagger. Wait. Wrong way. Okay, I think I got everything. Yep, we want that, we want all of those. Good. Well, let's take a look at our journal real quick. Yep, those are the only two things left. That's a premium content. I'm gonna set mark active. And then that's a thing we have to wait to do anyway. So let's go this way. Hello, Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Heh. Reminds me of a different character. Or person, rather. Person that I actually watch on YouTube quite a bit, or did anyway. We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what... no. I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I've come this far. I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Stop yammering. You're giving me a headache.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over, I'm fine.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Yep, now we're a Grey Warden. Time to level up. Let's see. 1 point there. 2 points in that, though. And now we get more spells and abilities and such. So let's get another one of those. And let's see, I also will get the grease. And now if I go in here, yep, you get every single thing that they wore. And now we also get this, so we're gonna wear that too. In the future we'll get better equipment than this stuff, but this is like basic stuff, and 2 of those items are at least permanent. The Warden's Oath and the
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
The Warden's Oath and the
like.
Circle Ring are all going to be things that we keep with us, so to speak. Go. Let's see, tier 2, tier 1 can go. That can go. We want those, and we want all of those. So yeah, the Ring of Study, which is the Circle Ring, which if I remember the key bindings. How do I inspect it again. Yes, that's... Yeah, this is given on the successful completion of the harrowing, and yeah, this is the special item you get as for joining the Warning. Pretty decent in terms of giving you 2 Constitution, but that's gonna be it for this episode, actually. Yeah, also I'm just gonna move these things around a bit. This is actually more of an attack type spell. Heal and that. Perfect. So yeah, that's the end of this episode. Next episode we'll be doing the next story mission and hopefully ending off here in this area and moving on with the story. As always, if you liked the video, slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to help me become a God tuber, and I'll see you all next time.